Rama. So we're continuing to read from Srimad Bhagavatam. We are on Canto 10, Chapter 7. Yesterday we were reading about the killing of Shakatasur, and then how Mother Yashoda, she got all the Brahmanas to bless Krishna, to ward off any evil, if there was any effect of anything evil. So they were doing all these ceremonies, protection of Lord Krishna. Okay.
Hare Krishna,
Verse.
Shilpa ji. The voice is perfect, no problem, but it's little soft. So can you be little louder? A
Okay,
little.
sure.
Yeah,
All right.
thank you so much. Yeah.
Okay. So we are going to continue reading from the purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada to the verses 13 to 15. Okay, verse 14 mentions Pavitra Oshadi. In any ritualistic ceremony, many herbs. One
Still soft, the voices.
Oh, it's still soft. Is this better now? Is that better?
A bit more. Or is it the
Not
volume
really.
is low?
Yeah, that's what maybe I should speak a little louder. Is that better?
Yes, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
this is much, much better. Yeah, perfect.
Yes.
much better. Okay. So, in any ritualistic ceremony, many herbs and leaves were required. These were known as Pavitra Patra. Sometimes there were Nimba leaves, sometimes Bel leaves, mango leaves, Ashwatha leaves, or Amalaki leaves. Similarly, there were Panchagavya, Panchashasya, and Pancharatna. Although Nanda Maharaj belonged to the Vaishya community, everything was known to him. So, you know, like we also sometimes we will do puja, call the Brahman, then he'll say, okay, get me mango leaves or get me this. So that Prabhupada is saying before there was sometimes Nimba leaves. I'm not sure what is Nimba leaves. Bale leaves. I think Lord Shiva is worshipped with bale leaves, right?
Nimba is the
Right.
neem leaves. Nimba is the
Neem
neem
is it?
leaf. Yeah,
Neem.
neem. Yeah.
Okay. Ashwatha, Malaki, Panchakavya, Panchashasya, Pancharatna. So Nanda Maharaj knew about all these. The most important words in these verses is Mahagunam, indicating that the Brahmanas were offered very palatable food of exalted quality. Such palatable dishes were generally prepared with two things, namely food grains and milk products. Bhagavad Gita 1844 therefore enjoins that human society must give protection to the cows and encourage agriculture. Shri Goraksha Vanityam Vaishya Karma Swabhavacham. So we can see that Prabhupada keeps repeating this so many times. Uh, Agriculture, cow protection. Simply by expert cooking, hundreds and thousands of palatable dishes can be prepared from agricultural produce and milk products. This is indicated here by the words Annam Mahagunam. Still today in India, from these two things, namely food grains and milk, hundreds and thousands of varieties of food are prepared, and then they are offered to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Chaturveda Shri Bhagavat Prasada. Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam Yo Me Bhaktya Prayachati. Then the prasad is distributed. Even today in Jagannath Kshetra and other big temples, very palatable dishes are offered to the deity, and prasad is distributed profusely. Jagannath temple is known for its prasad, right? There's so much bhog being offered to the Lord throughout the day. So, cooked by first class brahmanas with expert knowledge and then distributed to the public, this prasad is also a blessing from the brahmanas or Vaishnavas. So, receiving the prasad from the brahmanas, Vaishnavas is receiving their knowledge. I'm sorry, receiving their blessings. There are four kinds of prasad chaturveda. salty, sweet, sour, and pungent taste, are made with different types of spices, and the food is prepared in 4 divisions called charvya, chushya, leya, and peya. Prasad, that is chewed, prasad, that is licked, prasad tasted with the tongue, and prasad, that is drunk. So you have 4 types of tastes and 4 types of food, right? Tastes: salty, sweet, sour, pungent, and then different types of prasad: chewed, licked, taken, tasted with the tongue, and that is drunk. Thus, there are many varieties of prasad prepared very nicely with grains and ghee, offered to the deity and distributed to the Brahmanas and Vaishnavas and to the general public. This is the way of human society. Killing the cows and spoiling the land will not solve the problem of food. This is not civilization. Uncivilized men living in the jungle and being unqualified to produce food by agriculture and cow protection may eat animals. But a perfect human society advanced in knowledge must learn how to produce first class food simply by agriculture and protection of cows. So it is uncivilized to eat meat. A civilized society knows the art of cooking very palatable dishes made with food grains and milk products. This is the point Prabhupada is stressing here. In Krishna's this Uttana ceremony, a lot of palatable dishes were made and distributed. Any comments? Okay. Gava sarva gunopeta
गावः सर्वगुणेता
Sarva
vasasra grukma malinihi
वासः सर्वत्र
atma jabhyudayarthaya
आत्मज अभ्युदय अर्थाय
Atmajaya
pradate chan vayunjata.
प्रादास्ये च अनभुजति
Yunjata
And the Maharaj, for the sake of the affluence of his own son Krishna, gave the Brahmanas cows fully decorated with garments, flower garlands, and gold necklaces. These cows, fully qualified to give ample milk, were given to the Brahmanas in charity, and the Brahmanas accepted them and bestowed blessings upon the whole family and especially upon Krishna. Nanda Maharaj first fed the Brahmanas sumptuously and then gave them in charity first class cows decorated with golden necklaces, garments, and flower garlands. You can see he was, in by today's terms, he was very, very wealthy. You know, so many cows he had already, 900,000 cows, right? And then he's giving in charity also so many cows. So Vipra mantra vido yuktas,
विप्रमन्त्रविदो युक्तास्
terya proktas tata ashishaha.
तैर्या प्रोक्ता तथा ईशः
ता निष्फला भविष्यन्ति
ता निष्फला भविष्यन्ति
न न कदाचिद् अपि स्फुतम्.
न कदाचित् अपि स्फुटम्
The Brahmanas, who were completely expert in chanting the Vedic hymns, were all yogis, fully equipped with mystic powers. Whatever blessings they spoke were certainly never fruitless. Brahmanas, fully equipped with the Brahmanical qualifications, are always yogis, fully powerful in mystic yoga. Their words never fail. In every transaction with other members of society, Brahmanas are certainly dependable. In this age, however, one must take into account that the Brahmanas are uncertain in their qualifications. Because there are no Yajnik Brahmanas, all Yajnas are forbidden. Right? In this age of Kali, we don't have the Brahmanas who are expert to chant the Vedic hymns. The Vedic hymns for the yagyas have to be chanted in a very specific manner. Otherwise, there may not be any result of the sacrifice, or there may be a counter effect if the mantra is not chanted properly. Anyone remembers any example? Mantra was not chanted properly, so got a counter effect.
When when Indra wanted to kill Vritrasur,
Yeah, when
and
Vritrasur's father was doing the sacrifice.
yeah, sorry,
But then,
Vritrasur's father was doing so they
yeah,
chanted in the wrong way. They wanted somebody who could kill Indra, but then they
yeah,
chanted the mantra and they produced somebody who was to be killed by Indra.
yeah, that's right. So, then that means you have to be so particular, so expert in chanting the mantra. So then now in Kali Yuga, we don't have that. So that's the reason the only yagya recommended in this age is Sankirtan yagya. Yagya Sankirtana Praya Yajanti hi Sumedasaha. Bhagavatam 11.5.32. So only yagya recommended. What is the yagya recommended here?
Sankirtan Yagya.
Sankirtan yagya. Yeah. Because no qualification is needed to chant Ma mantra. No qualification needed. Anytime, any place. Yeah. So, because in this age there are no qualified brahmanas, people should perform yagya by chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. Yagya Sankirtana Praya. Yajanti hi Sumedasaha. Life is meant for yagya, and yagya is performed by the chanting of Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we may think my life is meant for whatever purpose. We may have a goal. We may say, oh, my life is meant for, I don't know, different things we may make up. My life is for travel. My life is for work, or my life is for this or that. Life is meant for, what is it meant for?
Reviving our love for Krishna consciousness.
That's right, yeah. Life is meant to revive our love for Krishna. And how can we do that?
By hearing and chanting and associating
Yes,
with devotees.
yeah. Hearing and chanting and the association of devotees. That is actually what is needed. Okay, so that brings us finish the which demon we finished past time? Shakatasur. So we
Yeah.
heard killing of Putana, heard killing of Shakatasur. So then we may have these tendencies in our heart. We may not recognize them as yet, or we may recognize them. So these tendencies are there in our heart also. So what to do then?
Chant. Hear,
Yeah,
hear and chant.
yeah. Hear and chant and pray to Krishna. Please help me take away all these demoniac tendencies from my heart. You know, the duplicity, the vanity, what we heard, the lethargy, the negative habits, bad habits. Then we're going to hear more and more. So we hear, we chant sincerely, and in all humility pray to Krishna to help us remove these anarthas. Anartha. Artha. Artha is something which we
Good.
want.
Yeah, we
Hmm?
want. Yeah.
Yeah, right? Something good which we want. Anartha, which unwanted. So these are these anarthas. And some anarthas we hold so close to the heart. We're very attached to our anarthas. I can just speak about myself. But yeah, we don't want to let go of them. We don't even want to recognize that it's an anartha. We may think it's our strength actually. Anyway, praying to Krishna helps. Ekadaroham arudham
ekada aroham arud
Arudam
lalayanti sutam sati
lalayanti
yanti
sutam
sutam
sati
sati
garimanam shishorvodhum
garim
gari manam kishor
na sehe giri kutavat.
na tehe girikutava.
One day, a year after Krishna's appearance, Mother Yashoda was patting her son on her lap, but suddenly she felt the child to be heavier than a mountain peak, and she could no longer bear his weight. So, this is when Krishna is 1 year old. Lalayanti. Sometimes a mother lifts her child when the child falls in her hands. And when the child falls in her hands, the child laughs and the mother also enjoys pleasure. So, we may play with the children like that, right? Put them in the
Yeah.
in the air. They'll fall like, you're gonna hold them. And it's like fun, right? So Yashoda used to do this, but this time Krishna became very heavy and she could not bear his weight. Under the circumstances, it is to be understood that Krishna was aware of the coming of who?
Trinavrat.
Yeah, Ranava, who would take him far away from his mother. Krishna knew that when Trinavarth came and took him away from his mother's lap, Mother Yashoda would be greatly bereaved. He did not want his mother to suffer any difficulty from the demon. Therefore, because he's the source of everything, Janmadhyasya Yataha, he assumed the heaviness of the entire universe. Mm. So why Krishna became so heavy?
Because,
because yeah
yeah, you can.
because he didn't want Trinavar to take him. I mean, not to be taken. Otherwise, Mother Yashoda would be very, very bereaved, greatly bereaved.
Yeah, because if he's on her lap and then he snatches, so then her shock may be more, right?
Yeah.
Or she may also get hurt because he's like a whirlwind. So he's concerned. So he assumed the heaviness of the entire universe. The child was on the lap of Yashoda, who was therefore in possession of everything in the world. But when the child assumed such heaviness, she had to put him down in order to give Trinavrat Asur an opportunity to take him away and play with him for some time before the child returned to the lap of his mother. And we spoke
Yes.
about the four tastes and the four types of food stuffs. That was all right? That was clear?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
But this one, see how
Bhumonit,
it says that to play with him.
yeah, to
The
play
Trinavar,
with them.
take him, play
He's
with him, and
gonna
then bring
die.
him back, which is
He's
actually
gonna,
not that, right?
yeah, he's gonna die.
And it's,
It's rather Krishna's playing with Trinavrat,
yeah,
right? Give
giving him an
an opportunity to
opportunity.
take him away and play with him. Rather, it's Krishna's playing with Trinavrat.
Yes.
Bhumau nidhaya tam
Hare Krishna,
gopi.
Shilpa-ji.
Hmm.
So this also shows, that how though he was God, but he was so much worried every time for
Of
the
course.
right. He was so much worried because even every time he was worried for the protection of all the devotees of Braj also, not only Mother
Yeah.
Yashoda and Nand Baba.
Yeah. That's right. Can see his love. Krishna loves his devotees also so much. Yes. So good. Very nice. Okay. Bhumau nidhaya tam gopi.
Bhumo nitayatam kopi
Vis- Vismita bhara piritam.
Vismita Bharati Gita
Mahapurusham Adhatyo
Mahapurusham Adityo
Jagatam Asakarmasu.
Jagatam Karmasu.
Feeling the child to be as heavy as the entire universe, and therefore being anxious, thinking that perhaps the child was being attacked by some other ghost or demon. The astonished Mother Yashoda put the child down on the ground and began to think of Narayan. Foreseeing disturbances, she called for the Brahmanas to counteract this heaviness, and then she engaged in her household affairs. She had no alternative than to remember the lotus feet of Narayan, for she could not understand that Krishna was the original source of everything. Mother Yashoda did not understand that Krishna is the heaviest of all heavy things and that Krishna rests within everything. Matsthani sarva bhutani. So, why is Krishna the heaviest of all heavy things? Hmm. Why we say Krishna is so heavy?
Because
yeah,
Krishna, yeah, you can say that.
it's heavy as the universe, heavier than the universe. It's heavy as
Yeah,
the
because
universe.
everything is in him, right?
Resting
Yeah.
on him, yeah,
Everything is,
because everything is resting on him.
yeah, everything, the material universe, everything is on him. Because even the spiritual, but yeah, he's really heavy. As confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 9:4, Maya tatam itam sarvam jagad avyakta murtina. Krishna is everywhere in his impersonal form, and everything rests upon him. Nonetheless, na chaham teshva avasthita. Krishna is not everywhere. Mother Yashoda was unable to understand this philosophy because she was dealing with Krishna as his real mother by the arrangement of Yogamaya. Okay, so everything is in Krishna. But again, Bhagavad Gita is saying that Krishna is everywhere. But, and everything is in him. But Krishna is saying, but I'm not in everything. How do we understand this seemingly contradictory statement?
So
Because
it
he's
is
always residing in Golok.
Yeah, Krishna is always in Golok. And he is all pervading by his Brahman. Brahman is
image.
everywhere
Yeah.
in his Brahman feature. But Krishna himself, he's in Golok. In his Brahman feature, in his Paramatma feature, he's here in the material world in every atom. But he himself, he's in Golok. So that's how Krishna says that he's not, everything's not him, you know. It's not that we say the table is Krishna or the phone is Krishna. No, they're all his energy. That's how we understand. Okay. So by Yogamaya's arrangement, so why is Yashoda Mai not able to understand Krishna as God?
Because of the Yogamaya, the cover of the Yogamaya.
Yeah, Yogamaya, she's covering Krishna. Yeah, Mother Yashoda's this knowledge that Krishna is God. Not understanding the importance of Krishna, she could only seek shelter of Narayan for Krishna's safety and call the Brahmanas to counteract the situation. So again, she's thinking, oh, I don't know if there's a ghost that's attacked him or what has happened now again. He's become so heavy so suddenly. So then she's a devotee, so she's praying to Lord Narayan. And she's calling Brahmanas also to chant mantras, for child's protection. We can see anything happens, then she's calling Narayan and she's doing these pujas for her son. So she loves her son so much. Did you all want to add anything?
Yeah, just imagining, right? That so much unconditional love. Not only the mother, but everybody, everybody around, everybody. And
Yeah.
how merciful Krishna is also that, yes, he reciprocated with each one of them how they desired. Like how you say, the lolyam. So if we just have that desire, that greed, then Krishna will. Because, yesterday I was just hearing on this point that Krishna answers your greed and your lolyam. If you really desire, then Krishna answers. Like how he answered the dacoit, right? That you remember that dacoit
Yeah. Yeah.
who
He
the
had the
jewels,
desire to see. Yeah.
yeah, steal the jewels. And Krishna manifested himself there. He was there. That steal me, come, because you're remembering me. Like even everybody of them got liberated, even if they're remembering in a wrong way, doesn't matter. So then how much to say of when we are remembering him with love, when we have the greed to, find him, serve him. So that lolium is so much more, our aim of life. When
Yeah.
even somebody who just remembers him in a negative way gets so much high, he gets the liberation Brahma Jyoti, though we don't desire it, but he still gets it unknowingly. He's bad. And then what to say of the pure devotees who are remembering him with so much love and affection?
Yeah. True. So we may not have lolium. Then how can we get it? We want it, but we don't have it.
Still pray,
How
still
to do?
pray, still pray,
Pray.
and
Yes.
then
Very
serve
good.
him and keep him in the center.
Yeah. And associate with devotees who have it.
Devotee.
Yeah. Associate with
Yeah.
the devotees who have this lolium,
Mm.
mm, and serve them.
And like see in every step, like it shows that whenever like there is trouble, there's something. See how Mother Yashoda or the gopis or anyone, they would remember Narayan or pray, like for help. So this is what is showing us that we have to remember the Lord only can do
Yeah.
everything. So who's Narayan? Is Krishna. No? I mean,
Mm.
they were because covered by Yog Maya, but these they were remembering that, yeah, Narayan, that,
Yeah.
yeah, right.
Yeah. And
So for
any
any such,
trouble, anything
any
is
trouble
happening.
you get, you have to remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so if that means that in any trouble, if we remember, then the trouble doesn't remain trouble
Yeah,
anymore. We can find a solution to it, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this Krishna gives us the solution.
Mm.
That's
And
right.
and Shilpa ji, at the end of the story of the dacoit, there was this Prabhuji. He from Hare Krishna. He's the initiated devotee from Radha Nath Swami, Radhanath Maharaj, Radhanath, yeah, Radhanath Maharaj. And then he said that, like how you said that bhakta, Krishna ke bhakt ko aap karoge to aapko bhakti milegi. So he said that when the dacoit went running to this, the one who was giving the narration, who was telling the narration, then he said he fell at the feet of this guru, and he's not guru, but he fell at the feet of this person, and he said that, oh my God, thank you so much. I could meet Krishna Balram. He said, oh, forget it. I just keep on saying like that. He said, but I saw them. He said, no, you are lying. He said, no, really, I saw them. He said, then why can't I see them? See, they're here. I can't see them. Then he prayed to Krishna and Balram that please can you also be visible to him? Can you give him darshan too? And then they became visible to this person. And then he said that, oh my God, Krishna is right. That if you just serve the devotee of Krishna, then yes, Krishna shows himself to you.
Mm.
Because of this person, he was also able to take the darshan, and he couldn't because he didn't had faith. And this person, only once hearing the dacoit, only once hearing, he had so much faith that they are there, and he was looking around the whole village for them. So, like, how these little stories, they are so deep.
Yeah.
What about the dacoit, the story? You can tell briefly. Did did we read
Actually,
before?
actually, this was the dacoit,
Mm,
and he just used to steal everything. So once he went in a sangha, like a sadhu was telling a story, and he just sat there and he heard
mhm,
that, oh, there's this Krishna Balram. Yes, they have so many jewels. They are decorated with emeralds, rubies in their armlets, anklets, rings. They are wearing so much jewelry. And then he said, oh my God, really?
I want to rob
And
them.
and he
Okay.
didn't even thought. He didn't even thought anything that who they would be, are they real, not. But he said, "Oh, they are there, and
Mm,
I want to have all this jewelry. I can rob them. My God, I will rob them." And then he
okay.
went on looking for them in whole of the Vrindavan, and like how the Vrindavan people are, he asked them, "Where is this Krishna and Balram?" They said, "Oh, they are not here. They're in the Vraj now." Because the people in uh,
Understand.
Vrindavan always say that they are Krishna and Balram are there. They always
Yeah.
believe that. So they said, no, no, they are not here now. They're in the Vraj. So he
Mm,
went there and he kept on looking, 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 and he couldn't find. He was really, you know,
mm,
distressed. And he said, why can't I see? And he was always remembering them, remembering them. Then after some time,
mm,
because he was remembering with so much lolyam, eagerness,
Eagerness.
greed,
Yeah.
mm,
eagerness, greed. He was remembering him with so much eagerness and greed that at point it came to the top. Like how कि वो burst हो गया उसका वो एकदम वहां पर पहुंच गया लॉलियम जो था उसकी जो greed थी. And then Krishna
okay.
and he could see Krishna and Balram walking. And then in the beginning, he wanted the jewels. Krishna said, no, no, Mother Yashoda will really scold me. I cannot give you. He said, give me, give me. And then at the point, because he touched, so he became so pure. And when Krishna said, okay, now you take it. And he said, no, no, I don't want. I don't want. Just give me that I could see you sometimes, every time when you come through, when you pass through, then I can just see you. Just give me this Vardhan. I don't want anything.
So he
You just
became a
so
devotee.
yeah,
Okay.
because like how the play Krishna plays, when you really
Yeah,
want
yeah.
something, Krishna doesn't give you. But when Krishna wants to give you, then the person like how Dhruv Maharaj also, he didn't want.
Yes,
And
yeah,
when he really wanted, so like how Krishna plays with his
yeah,
devotees.
yeah,
So
yeah. Okay.
this was really touching the way he told. It really touches your heart. And some points I think are always left. And every time we hear the same story, but it is more nectarian and more meaningful every time we hear it. We learn something new, I believe, even in the
Mm,
stories. It is not
mm,
like that I know the whole story and there's nothing in it now. But
yeah.
every time there is something there. Yes.
Mm, nice.
Thank you.
And I just wanted to
Wonderful.
tell you
Thank you.
all, I'm also traveling on
Oh,
Monday
Monday
to
you're traveling.
India. Yeah, I'm traveling to India for
Okay.
about 2, 3 weeks. I'll be
Yeah.
back in the first week of December. Yeah.
How's your mom?
Yeah, everybody's good.
Yeah, your mother's
Everybody's good.
better?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
She's much better by all the prayers. She's much, much better.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, we are gonna miss you.
yeah.
I'm going to
Two
miss you all. I'm
weeks.
trying to come this time. Please pray for me. Please, I need this special pray that you
To
can pray
join.
for me that I can attend the morning. I want to attend this time. I don't
Yeah.
want to miss
It's
it at
too
any
early.
cost.
It's too
Doesn't matter.
early.
I'll just attend and I'll sleep back. Doesn't matter.
Mhm. Okay. Definitely.
So
Even I'll
please
call
pray
you.
for me. Yeah, please call me. Please call me, Shilpa ji. I want that. I just want to attend the class and I can go back to sleep. Doesn't matter. So I want to
We'll
attend the
call
class.
you.
I don't want to miss. Yeah, I need that from all of you, please.
Yes.
All right.
And one more special prayer that I don't forget my sadhana in remembering Krishna because it is a
Oh,
dangerous, yeah, India is a dangerous place It's a danger. It is the most beautiful, but it is also very dangerous.
You mean because of the association?
Yeah, the material
The
things.
association.
It's very dangerous, right?
Mm.
Being here, everybody says that why you love this place so much. I said, I don't know because I can remember Krishna in everything, in every moment. But
Mm.
in India, it becomes very difficult.
People like, yeah, true.
Yeah, very difficult. So,
They- and they'll criticize or they'll say, no,
yeah, they don't like it if everything, every time you talk about or you do
yeah, yeah,
everything. So
understand,
they don't
yeah,
like because they have a different things
different
going on in
ways.
their life. Yeah,
Yeah,
they don't want
understand,
that. So
true.
your praise will be really important. And I think
Mm.
those prayers will keep me. So I
Mm.
need that, please.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
so
pray
that
for you.
morning, yes, you'll need that morning, yeah. So at least they are all sleeping. You can do what you
Yeah.
want. True. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll pray
I
for
do
you so at
whatever
least
I
you'll
want.
have
Nobody's
one.
there.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, please
Your
call me,
me
Shilpa
time
ji.
with
Yeah.
Krishna.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will
Thank
be
you.
your me time. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be
Let
there.
me
Yeah.
turn
Yeah.
on the recording first. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.
Thank you.
Krishna
Jai.
Bhagavan ki jai. Gaur
Jai.
Bhakta